Have you ever wondered when it is the right time for you to start as a beginner farmer? Does it mean you have to have a specific amount of money? Does it mean you have to have a specific amount of land for you to start? What you actually need determines when to start. So in this video I want to share with you what you actually need for you to start your dream vegetable garden. Many farmers are told the different lies of the things that they actually need. They're told you need to have this amount of land, you need to have this amount of money, you need to have your bank filled with a lot of money because you need to spend and spend and spend. And most times that frames them into not entering farming with the right things, with the right focus. These three things I have learned that you should prepare yourself to have before you start. They determine how to start and when to start. So the number one is your mindset. Before we start any garden, your mindset should be aligned right. I've created a PDF, a free PDF. You'll check it in the description or in the comment section, giving us the different fat lies that are told to beginner farmers that are actually costing them many losses. Many people tell us very many things about farming that actually shape our mindset, that when we enter farming, when expectations are lowered, we most times tend to give up on the venture or the dreams that we have actually started. A few of these lies I would point out, like people say agriculture has a lot of money, or it's a get quick rich scheme. And most of the times when people start on their first try or things don't actually work out as they expect, they can encounter a loss. I remember when I was starting this garden thing, on my first try we did potatoes and we made heavy losses. We encountered heavy losses. We invested in a lot and unexpectedly had very little. Of course, I felt like I should give up on this. I should not continue with this agriculture thing, and of course I had to find ways of regaining back strength. Of course I learned very many lessons within that. The problem was my mindset was not actually set right when I was entering this very thing. So it is very important that you have the right mindset. Agriculture is not a get-rich scheme. You must be able and willing to put in the work that produces the results. You must be able to put your mind to it. You must treat it as a business. You must put some serious into it. So your mindset towards agriculture is very important. Before you start, you actually need to have the right mindset before you enter into the thing. Actually, you will get very many shocks if your mindset is not primed right, if your mindset is not set in the right order before you start your dream garden. So get the big fat lies. I share about the different fat lies. There are 15 of them that I have experienced while in the field. 15 of them that will help you be a better farmer. So it's a free PDF. You just have to take the link either in the description down in the comment section, anywhere. The link is just there. So number two thing that you need to have is the right skill set. Now I want to put a disclaimer with this. You don't have to figure out everything you need to start to grow a vegetable that you have desired to grow, because most people are waiting to get everything into place. They make sure they get the right skills, first go and practice somewhere, get the right skills and all those things that they start. There's no actually, you don't need perfection. I always say perfection comes along the way. Perfection comes with the doing. The more you do, you perfect. Perfection is not something you see ahead that, hey, I've actually viewed a perfect garden, because you see the experiences you get to meet along the way are very many and different. what you find along your journey of gardening, you may not expect, because you see, as beginning you will learn one skill thinking that skill will make you move ahead, but along the journey with different experiences you realize that there are other skills you get to meet, there are other skills you need that will help you go along the process of your entire production. For example, I would say you may think now finding the right seed is very important, very good management practices, so you practice those things. So along your experience you get to realize that you don't know how to market, and that's a skill you get to now learn along the way. You should know how to now negotiate with different people that buy your products, that buy your produce, that you're able to sell what you produce. Otherwise you'll end up in many post-harvest losses because of the piled up storage that you're not selling out. So you don't need every skill or all skills at that time for you to start. Just need to get the basic skills that help you to start along the journey. As you go, you make sure you master them, but also make sure you have an open mindset to learn the different things you find along the field. You will learn how to make different friends, how to connect with people, because it's more than just you having a good garden, but you need to learn how to connect with other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing, how to teach other people the thing that you're doing, because it doesn't always end with you. There's someone who will want to learn from you what you are doing, and if you do not know how to communicate better to them, you will not help them the way you're supposed to help them. So I realize there are other skills that you get to learn along the journey. So you have to keep yourself opened up as you do whatever you do. So get the basic skills that you need to start moving along the way. Don't wait to get everything. I've actually designed different guides, of course also those you'll find in the description and profile, or my profile up there, or in the comment sections. You'll find those links there. Just get any guide there. There's a guide that will help you start to get the basic knowledge that you need for you to begin, because you cannot know it all. I can't promise you that you will know everything you need at the start. Like I said, there are very many other things that you get to learn along the way that you didn't know that you knew, because of the experiences that you find along the journey and the people you meet. People do different things different ways, so there's no blueprint of how to do something. Of course there are those common practices that you'll find, but people have different experiences. So you'll find someone does their way, something their own way, and you'll have to get to learn from them what they do, whatever they do. So you just have to have an open mind. You don't need all the skills. You need to just have a few skills, like how to select the right seed, how to grow whatever you need to grow. Of course I have all those things. I have all those guides up in the link. How to do whatever you want, how to grow any crop that you want and desire to grow. So that you don't take a lot of time. So the number 3 thing that you need to actually know for you to be able to start is the tool set. Know the tools that you are going to be using while on your farm. Know the different tools that you need. Of course, land is a necessity. You're not going to grow in space. Of course, by space I mean air. I mean like air around. Of course, there are new urban ways people are growing vegetables and all those things, but you need at least somewhere to grow. The seed needs to be somewhere, whether it's hydroponics, whether it's the different variations. You need somewhere to start from, and so you need to know your tools that you need. You need to know how many holes that you need to start, depending on the amount of land you're going to use. Are you going to use a tractor? How much money do you have? Because you actually don't need a lot of money. you can scale your start with the amount of money that you have to do your production. At least you don't have to get all the money into place. So you need to just know how to budget the money that you have to start with for the production that you need to do. So tools also goes to labor, people you need to work with. Of course, that's something I didn't share, of course, about skills again. You need to learn how to also to work with the people you work with. I think I'll share that in another video, how to work with people on your farm that you in cooperation, because you're not going to be the person to dig, to water, to do all those things. Sometimes you need to employ someone to do all that work, but you need to be in the right cooperation state with them, so that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing on time, and they do it with love. They're not doing something because they're going to be paid. Of course, salary is one of the motivation that comes through for different workers, but there must be a relationship above the salary that you give them. People must love you, and they must be accountable to you in a certain way, they are accountable to the garden themselves, even when you are not there. So those are the three things you should have when you are going to start. That is when you know you are ready to begin, when you have the right mindset, because it determines how you do your things. It determines whether you continue when things don't work out well. It determines how you learn from others. So your mindset is very, very important. Then the skill set, which skills do you need to master while you do your growing. Then thirdly is the tool set. What tools you need, which people you need to connect with, the different things that you need to work on your farm. So that is what you actually need to start. So let's be the best farmers this year. Let's work together, let's learn from each other. See you in the next video. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.